Welcome back to BST, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode, a special episode from Boston, Massachusetts. We just got done with a Red Sox game against the Yankees. Big rivalry. Red Sox won 6-4. What did you guys think of Fenway? Was it cool? Better than Wrigley?
No,
I
Wrigley is
think
better.
I feel like that's kind of like the battle. It's like Wrigley Field or Fenway for like the most
think-
historic baseball stadium.
it was cool.
Because I feel like Lambeau is the most historic football stadium.
Football stadium, yeah.
So-
Stadium.
Huh?
MetLife Stadium.
MetLife, come on.
It's like built in like the 2000s.
Well, the thing is, I think with Wrigley, it's hard for me to compare Wrigley and Fenway because we've only seen the Gate B of Fenway.
Fair.
And the right field line. I mean, we didn't get to tour Fenway, and we got to tour Wrigley and got to see so much more of it. So for me, Wrigley probably takes it over Fenway right now, but I thought it was impressive. We went to that Yankee game last year at Yankee Stadium, and it was definitely not as energized there as it was at Fenway.
No, there were plenty of Yankees suck chants.
Well, and I think it was the rivalry, right?
Yeah.
Because we saw Royals, Yankees, like nobody gives a crap
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
true.
So.
But yeah, it was a good rivalry.
Yeah, it
but
was good.
We also had a fantastic day of NFL football. And not for him. But I think we should start with our parlay because that was fun. From where we're from, you cannot bet. But here in the state of Massachusetts, you can bet on sports.
And we should say always bet responsibly.
Bet responsibly.
Yeah.
And I thought we did a good job betting pretty responsibly today. We put $15 and we bet on the money lines for every game today in the NFL. So I think it was 13 games in total today. And we didn't mess with spreads. We just did money lines. And we lost the bet in the first slate of games. Jags losing to the Bengals lost us the bet.
You should just read the wins.
Yeah.
Or you should read what you
Let's see.
what you picked.
So we had Jags over the Bengals, which we lost. We had, we'll just say this, Cowboys money line, Lions money line, Patriots money line, 49ers money line, Seahawks money line, Rams money line, Cardinals money line, Broncos money line, Eagles money line, Falcons money line, Bills money line, and Ravens money line. So I think we went, 11-2 on the day. And I mean, if you look at it, the Broncos game, Broncos should have won that. We'll talk about that later when we talk about the game. And then the Jags-Bengals game,
Yeah.
like that, the Jags had the ball with like 2 minutes left,
And
and
you
they
thought,
had it.
you don't like injury, and especially not to like Burrow, because
Yeah, true.
I like Burrow. I want them to be competitive, but man, I thought for sure once
had
he
it.
wasn't coming back, that one was gonna hit.
Yeah,
But
I agree. But it was fun.
You know what?
It was stressful.
It was fun. Glad where we're from, we can't do that all the time. 'Cause-
I am a little mad that we can't do that.
no,
It's
that's a
dangerous.
slippery slope.
It's dangerous, but it was super fun to play. But why don't we start with a game that I thought would ruin the parlay? And you being a Giants fan, this is your opportunity to vent. Give us your full thoughts here.
I have no thoughts.
None.
It ruined my day.
Yeah, but like, you gotta think
Shane Bowen needs to be fired. And
Why?
what the
I
defensive
don't know, maybe because
coordinator.
we let up 40 points.
Yeah, but what about Russ throwing a pick at the end?
He also threw for 500 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Okay, let's start off by saying that was a shocking game. For a while there, we thought that was the game that would ruin the parlay.
No, I knew all we would lose.
I'm like, dude, Giants are keeping this close. And I was like, dude, there's no way the Giants win this, right? And Russ was launching. I mean, I thought Russ played good, but I mean, like, all of his yard just came on deep balls. Like, moon balls.
way.
And most of them were wide open. The Cowboys' defense sucked. Like, they were horrible.
You see that last neighbor's touchdown? You're calling that
Okay,
wide open?
no, okay. But I'm saying there were a few that were, like, wide open.
A few.
Like, both of them to Robinson.
Both of them.
The deep ball at the start and then the touchdown were wide open.
Both neighbors' touchdowns weren't wide open.
Yeah, those were good throws. But man, Dallas, what are we doing? Like Diggs got burnt, Bland didn't even play, but like it was horrible all day, and so that was shocking. You could really use a guy like Parsons out there, but you traded him, and
I mean, the story of the game for the Giants, or the downfall of the Giants, was penalties.
yeah, their penalties were horrible.
Penalties derailed
James Hudson
few.
hunted up and punched the dude in the face.
Anybody see that on
They
Sports
slapped the
Center?
guy.
I mean,
Ugh.
I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen a offensive lineman just
He'd
rear
slap
back
the guy.
and slap a guy in the
He
head.
didn't even try to block him. He just slapped him.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Turns out we learned today that you can't do that.
No,
So-
and they had so many penalties.
Turns out we found out
I've never-
Neighbors is top 1 wide receiver in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that. He was very good.
I've never heard personal foul blow to the head.
I never
Yeah,
have
that's
either.
kind
But
of,
yeah,
it's a new one on me.
and then like the Giants score with how many seconds remaining?
25.
25 seconds remaining, and you're like, and at that point I was in disbelief. I'm like, there's no way. And I'm like, how as the Cowboys you let neighbors get behind you? And it was a beautiful throw by Russ, but like still, like that is insane.
Yeah.
Still can't believe we lost.
And then Dallas gets down, and we were talking. It's like I think we've entered a new era with the kicking balls, the broken kicking balls that teams can bring themselves. Like we're gonna see 65-yard field goals, and that kick, how long was it? 64.
Yep.
So, like that kick would have been good from 74, maybe 80. Like it was booted, and like maybe that's just the new era we're in with field goals. Is kickers are gonna be able to kick the ball 70 plus yards. Like that was insanity. Like a few years ago, that would have been impossible to think of.
Yeah.
And then they kick that to send it to overtime, and each team gets, or I guess, Giants get 2 possessions, Cowboys get 3. Russ throws the brain dead interception.
Well,
Cowboys got two.
it's just annoying. You see it all the time in overtime. Teams that, especially the Giants, coming back right there at the end, and then tying the game up. It just, to me, it's frustrating that they play overtime so poorly. It's like they don't do what got them there. They get conservative, and then that
Throwing
that
negative
conservative.
screen pass.
Yeah,
But,
the
I mean-
screen
I mean-
pass was bad.
Well, they started moving the ball. Like soon as the Giants they forced the punt, they started moving the ball.
They
It
do,
was a
like,
couple
one first
great
down,
plays,
and then just-
and then Russ did that stupid like double pump or whatever, and he threw the ball backward 12 yards or whatever. So it's horrible.
Well, and the I think on the interception, he was trying to just give Neighbors a chance, and Neighbors just did not even think the ball would be coming his way
Yeah.
at that point in the route, and is just like a fly ball to center field.
Yeah,
And it was
reminiscent
horrible.
of Brett Favre against Philly in
Yeah.
2003 or whatever it was in the playoffs.
Yeah, so
horrible.
then the Cowboys get the ball back. They hit a couple big plays, and then they kick the field goal and they win it. And I don't want to hear no Cowboys fans celebrating this victory. You nearly lost to the New York Giants. Like, that is not good. And not only did you nearly lose to them, you allowed Russell Wilson to throw for 450 yards and
But
3
if-
touchdowns.
If you're the Giants, it's something to build on.
I agree.
You,
I mean,
you bounce back. You
I was
had a
telling
horrible
him,
week.
don't let it
one.
ruin your day because, like, you're supposed to be bad. You want to be bad because you may not.
There
but
was a Jackson Dart sighting. So
you, yeah, he had a few plays. He got in the game,
Ran
and
for negative.
honestly,
yards.
it's gonna be hard to not start Russ next week.
You have to. You really
He threw
have
for 450 yards, but like, I think he's close to not being
No,
the
he's
starter.
not.
I think so.
Dude,
Well,
after this week, he's
you
Far
got
away.
the Sunday night.
I just don't think he's doing this to Kansas City on Sunday night.
You got the
Kansas
Sunday
City
night
sucks.
clash of 0-2s. So
I don't know. I don't know though. Like I think Dart. I think you gotta start Dart soon. You have
start
to.
Dart.
You have
the
to.
new campaign.
start him.
Start
Start him
Dart.
against the Saints. Get him a free dub.
Yeah. No, that would be. What week is that for?
5.
Start. Yeah, that's perfect week. Start him then. So then Give them a whole week to prepare and let them play the Saints. I agree. That makes
You
makes
know what
more
though?
sense.
Entertaining game. Whenever you can get two teams in the 40s
It was
or
a
high
good
30s,
slate.
I mean, boom.
Yeah.
I'm there.
So yeah, that was the Giants. Heartbreaking loss, but a good step forward. Rams beat the Titans. I don't really care. Cam Ward had some good throws, but the Rams are a superior team.
Honestly, didn't get to watch much of that game.
That one throw that Ward had where he's rolling to his right and he throws back across the other side of the end zone
And throw before that.
Io Manor, however you say his name is. Yeah, I mean, well, that guy's special if he can just figure it out. Bengals, honestly, the game was good, but Joe Burrow, losing him for what's reported to be 3 months, which that's reported to be like the likely scenario, is they lose him for 3 months, and that is just brutal.
What's the? I guess my question is what season is he in right now? How many seasons has Joe Burrow been in?
Got drafted in 2020.
2020, so sixth season ish,
Yeah.
fifth, sixth seasons.
Yeah.
Has he been hurt every year besides the Super Bowl year?
I'm not sure.
I mean,
Probably.
early on it seemed like he didn't know how to slide. He was running more. Like he wasn't sliding, so he's taking a lot of hits. And he just seems like he's always getting hit. And I think it's just they've put too much money into these stars and they can't protect him. They can't pay the guys to protect him. I don't know. It seems like he doesn't.
I saw an Instagram thing that said he's the next Andrew Luck, and you see a lot of similarities. First overall pick, can't get protected, but he's really good, and it's true. Like their line is not very good. He gets sacked a lot, and things like these are bound to happen. It's just tough.
Yeah.
Because turf toe is something that lingers a lot. Like for players, it's really hard to get over that. And
yeah.
I heard his ligament is completely torn. If he needs
Ligament in his
surgery,
foot is torn?
yeah. If he needs surgery, 3 months. So that puts you like October, November, December. You're coming back at the best, and then you're facing a lot of good opponents with Jake Browning as your quarterback, and kind of seems like you were on the fence of making the playoffs with Joe Burrow as your quarterback. You're not going to make the playoffs with Jake Browning as your quarterback, even if he played well in this game, got the ball to Chase a lot, did his job. Not going to happen. As for Jacksonville, they kind of threw away the game. I thought they moved the ball decently on offense, but it's not much to say. It's the Bengals. But I don't mind what they're doing.
Turnovers.
Turnovers.
That's what I mind. They turn the ball
Trevor
over.
Lawrence needs to get his act together, taking care of the ball for sure.
Here's a question. Would you take Trevor Lawrence on the Giants?
No question.
No.
What? No?
Bro, we have Dart. Why would I take?
That's a good joke.
What about the Giants? Would you want? I don't want Jackson Dart learning from Trevor Lawrence.
You don't have to have him learn. It's about your starting quarterback.
He's not good. Russ is really better.
I don't know about that.
He's really not good.
I would take him.
I will not.
If you found out they traded for Trevor Lawrence, you'd be upset.
Who'd they trade?
A second
Round pick.
It's probably too much, honestly. I don't know.
I mean, I'd take him as a third string.
Third string? You're a starter.
Okay.
Ravens stomped the Browns 41-17.
Don't talk about that game.
I feel better about the
That-
Packers next week against
That
the
one's
Browns.
kind of like, whatever.
Bills, no one cares.
The Bills, Josh Allen got that big nosebleed. Should be fine though.
It's
That
like
guy's
a
a
broken
beast.
nose.
Yeah.
Looked broken.
So
Other
I guess
than that, there was very little hiccup in that game.
I guess we know the Jets are not for real.
Yeah.
That was kind of a question. It's like maybe the Jets are good.
And that's the perfect segue, really, where they're talking about the Jets
Chiefs might go
to the
0-5.
Steelers not being very good.
Might go 0-6.
Might
They
go
could.
6.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
The Steelers. They lost the Seahawks 31-17, I think. Yep. Rodgers didn't play good. He had that one pick in the red zone that should have been a touchdown. Austin just missed the catch, but the Seahawks have a good defense. But I think honestly, what concerns me most.
I did not have Seattle in my mind going into Pittsburgh and winning.
But I think what's concerning the most is you've allowed Seattle to score 30 on you and the Jets to score 30 on you.
Well, and I think this is the thing. I mean, outside of T.J. Watt on the defense, they've got a lot of older guys, right?
Yeah.
You've got Ramsey you brought in. You've got Slay, Hayward. You got a lot of guys that name wise on paper look really really good. But
Yeah.
I think they're just they're just getting older as players, and they're getting a little bit slower, and I just think they're not as solid as they used to be.
Yeah,
and that I think is affecting, because that defense is usually really good. They're not giving up those points, but
7 was on special teams when the guy fumbled or it hit him and it went in the end zone. They picked it up, but still, like 24 with the Seahawks, and then 30 plus with the Jets. Just that's not going to cut it, and it's not what we're used to.
I mean, well, and that's what's crazy is the Steelers' offense. I mean, they got DK, they got who's their running back? Or what they do on the ground, because they struggled against the Jets.
They have a
run
rookie.
The ball, Warren?
They have a rookie.
Okay.
Let me see what he did. Probably not very much.
Yeah, how'd they run the ball this week? Because they struggled.
They have Warren.
Yeah.
14 for 48.
So they can't run the ball. So you're putting it on 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers to air it out consistently. And I mean, they have tight ends and wide receivers with some talent, but honestly, after DK, it's Austin who didn't make the catch that led to the pick. So
they definitely have their limitations, and it's kind of.
Well, the wheels are going to start coming off. Rodgers is going to start,
Well, the thing, I think okay, let's be honest here. Let's not act like I'm just going to use Brady, because like everybody says, oh, why can't Rodgers go all these places and win like Brady did? And it's like, honestly, like if you put Rodgers on that Tampa Bay team, I'm not saying they win it, but they're a good team because Tampa was a good team. I think Rodgers went to the Jets. They weren't very good. He didn't play good either, but I'm saying like the team wasn't good either.
I think Brady was just an overall better decision maker.
Yeah, but
overall better. He was just a better clutch player than Rodgers.
But look at the team, and it's like, man, that team was really good.
Yeah, but they had Jameis Winston. They weren't going to win the Super Bowl.
I understand, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's all on Rodgers. I just think these teams have some limitations. And I was thinking, with Pittsburgh,
consulting a foot specialist for Burrow.
Yeah, they're screwed. I mean, their season's done. But yeah, disappointing for Pittsburgh, especially their defense.
Crazy they're 2-0 though.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, Burrow didn't get injured last year, did he? I just thought
a little bit. I thought he did in the middle, but maybe not.
I don't know if he did.
He did.
But yeah. We'll talk about that. Patriots-Dolphins was good. I thought the Patriots had a good game. There was that weird, like, double special teams touchdowns where it was like a punt return for the Dolphins and then the Patriots returned the kick the next play. But honestly, for the Dolphins, mostly the talking point here. He's got to be fired. I don't even know at this point. It's just like, I think when you lose, it's one thing. But it's also, he's losing, and you're hearing how his players are not, like, showing up. And it's like...
Players only meeting week 1.
I mean, just, all you have to do is look at his press conference today, and he's rambling on about, I don't know what. It's kind of one of those, like, oh my gosh.
He's a very odd guy.
He's just kind of, I don't know, it's weird. And if he's got players, I hadn't heard any of those reports, but if he's got players not showing up, or he seems like he doesn't have the locker room.
Yeah,
like they're not responding to him.
Back in the predictions episode we did, I said they'd finish last because I'm like, there's a lot of problems here, and it's like Tyreek Hill ain't happy. I mean, that's like your best player probably, talent wise, as the Giants highlights come on the TV. If you want to be refreshed. But
Ugh.
yeah,
Neighbors had an outstanding game.
it was a crazy game for Neighbors. But yeah, Dolphins, man. I don't even know where you go from here.
Yeah.
It's just a mess. You kind of need to just clean house. Get rid of the GM, get rid of the coach.
You know, but
Figure it out.
credit New England for not folding. I mean, losing.
No,
a
I
lead
think New
late
England's
and
on the right
coming
direction.
back, and I mean,
I think they're definitely moving in the right direction. They're scoring points finally. It is the Dolphins,
Yeah.
but they're scoring points. But yeah, moving on. 49ers Saints. Kind of concerning for the Brock Purdy believers, concerning Mac Jones played
3
pretty
touchdowns.
well. I think so.
Is that a career high?
I don't know.
For Mac Jones.
He might have had a better game in
His rookie year.
Maybe.
New England, but still, I mean, you're playing the Saints, so I mean, Brock Purdy would have done well as well, but definitely not great for all the Brock Purdy believers out there. But they get the W, big W, especially if Purdy's gonna be out long term. You need to stack wins now, so once he comes back, they're good. Oh, perfect. Let's talk about this game. Lions Bears. Ben Johnson's reunion. What a disaster the Bears are.
He probably had a meeting with Dan Campbell after to see if he get his job back.
Yeah, honestly, I think the problem with the Bears is it feels almost like a curse. Like it doesn't matter. They're just the same old Bears. You get a 50 piece dropped on you, and it looks like the players don't care. Caleb is still making brain dead mistakes, like that pick he had.
Yeah.
It's such a disaster. It's so.
What was the final score in that game?
52 to 21.
52 to 21. Ugh.
And Caleb went 19 for 30, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick,
Ugh.
4 sacks. Like you thought you fixed the O-line, you didn't. And
Yeah.
you ran the ball a little bit better, but still ain't gonna cut it. Odunze had a good game, but it's just brutal, man. I wouldn't say I feel bad for Bears fans, but
Nah, we don't go that far.
I guess I don't feel bad for them specifically, but if it was my team, I would be like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? And
They lose after this.
That Malik Neighbors catch where he like had the guy's hand on his eyes, on his face shield, and then he catches the ball. It's
Yeah,
just
that's crazy.
unbelievable.
yeah,
Ugh.
but for the Lions,
Yeah.
they prove they don't need Ben Johnson. They prove they can score points. But guess what this proves for me?
What?
The Green Bay Packers held the Lions to 13 points, and they just put 50 on the Bears. I don't think this Lions offense was completely a no-show without Ben Johnson. I think they're going to be good this year, and I think the Packers defense is just that good that they stopped them.
Yep.
But yeah, Lions get the big win there. We already talked about the Seahawks. Broncos, Colts. I thought the Broncos had a good bounce back game offensively. Their defense was not good. Daniel Jones.
Daniel
Played
Jones,
another good
man.
game.
Daniel Jones. Why don't you speak a little bit on Daniel Jones?
My goat.
I mean,
Listen,
I mean, he played well.
and I love him.
you know,
He played well again.
Daniel Jones is just having this comeback of, I mean, I think when they released him out of New York, all of us were like, "That's the last you're ever going to see of Daniel Jones."
No,
I mean,
I
you
did not
without
believe
you,
it.
yeah.
I thought it
I
would,
did.
I thought it would be
I
the
mean-
last you've seen of him.
I mean, he signed with the Vikings
As a
right?
starter, probably.
And it was weird. He signed with the Vikings knowing he wasn't going to play.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it almost feels like he sat with him, with them, and like picked up something, right? I don't know. And Shane Steichen is an offensive guy, right? Is he off of that same tree as O'Connell?
Good.
Who's he off
I know he was from the Eagles. I'm not sure where he comes from.
It sure seems like can't even watch Jerry on this stupid TV.
thank you.
It sure seemed like, I don't know. There's something that's changed in Daniel Jones. Like,
Well, now he's the goat, and he always has been.
My question was, can he do it against Denver's defense? Because he did against Miami. It's like, I don't think that's a big
that
test.
seems legit because Denver has a good defense.
Yes,
Best
that's
defense
what I'm
in the
saying.
league.
And No, the Packers. But that's what I was saying. I'm like, dude, it's Daniel Jones. Like, I don't think he's gonna be like Super Bowl worthy. Like, I don't think he could win a Super Bowl with the Colts.
Yes, he will this year.
I don't think so. Like, I don't think
Giants,
that's.
Colts, Super Bowl.
I don't think he can. But like, can he be a above average starter? It's starting to look like it. And we always said this Steichen system was good, and
Yeah.
it was just like trying to find the right quarterback to run it. I mean,
Are
the
we
Eagles
serious?
certainly haven't been. What?
You see that stat?
No.
60+ yard field goals or something like that. 3 for 3 versus the Giants and 3 for 41 versus everyone else.
For who?
I don't
The
know.
league.
I wasn't paying
That's
History.
insane. Giants are just getting cooked all the time.
Ugh.
attention.
But yeah, good on Daniel Jones. And let's talk about the end of the game. So the Broncos, first of all they missed a field goal in the final minutes of the game to take a 5-point
Who?
Broncos.
The
Was
Broncos field goal they
No.
missed would have put them up by 5,
would've
right?
it? Yeah, when I put them up by 5.
Yeah.
And they missed it. And then so the Colts get the ball back and they're running the clock down, and then they get a. How long was it? It wasn't very long. It was
60.
like
Was it
no, so yeah, it was a
60?
60-yarder.
Was it a 60-yarder?
Yeah, and I thought they kind of botched the process getting up to that, and you're like, dude, a 60-yarder, you're just gonna kick it, all right, and they go for it, and it's wide right,
Oh.
and you're like,
This was
dang.
happening while we were at the baseball
Yeah,
game.
and you're like, dang, they lost, and all of a sudden a flag comes out, and you're like, what the hell happened? And then it's like leveraging.
Guy ran, he jumped over the center, right?
And I don't know the official rule of leveraging, but I'm guessing
You can't
you can't
push
push yourself off.
He could jump over, but he can't.
Pretty sure you can't even like touch him.
Yeah, you can't touch him. You have to clear them.
You
completely.
can block, or you can
Yeah.
try to you can engage.
push him in, but you can't push him
push.
down to lift yourself up. You can't leverage.
So they
that way.
call that.
Yes.
And Broncos fans are losing their minds, and because I mean it's definitely not a call you see every day. And if I don't know, if I'm the Broncos, I'm telling my guys, just don't even.
Well,
don't
it's already
even
a
try.
60-yarder.
It's
It's
a
like,
60-yarder. This isn't easy.
The trajectory is going to be low anyway. You
And I'm
probably
pretty
don't
sure
need to
I'm
leverage.
pretty
yourself.
sure the kicker was a rookie, or he's at least young.
Yeah.
I've only heard of his name this year.
Only had 9 career.
Yeah.
kicks.
So yeah, 9 career kicks. So I mean, I thought like this is gonna be a tough kick for him to make anyway. But then the penalty, personal foul happens. 50 yards up, 45-yarder drills it. For the Broncos, it's just a pathetic loss. Like you cannot lose games like that in your division. This is like the one
It's not
chance
in your conference.
No, I'm saying to win your division, you can't
Oh,
lose games
I
like
gotcha.
They
this.
were never going to win the division.
Yeah.
Well, I think plenty of Broncos fans thought that was a possibility this
It's
year.
delusional. So.
Wow.
I don't know. I thought there was a chance they could,
Yeah.
especially with Kansas City with their start. But man, what a horrible way to lose! And it was really reminiscent of that Broncos Bills game.
Yeah.
Or was that the opposite?
I think Broncos won that, didn't they?
Was that
No.
the opposite one, or was it what? I can't remember who won that game. It was either the Broncos won because of something like that, or they lost. I can't remember.
Huh.
That's what it reminded me of the field goal that didn't
Yeah,
count.
Broncos won.
Yeah, because the Bills had a penalty or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, what a brutal way to lose. But the Indianapolis Colts are 2-0. What was it for the first time since 2009? Since Peyton
Oh,
Manning.
easily.
2008.
I think
Yeah,
it's 2009.
easily.
That's crazy.
Maybe
So-
3-0. Play the Titans
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, they play the Titans 3-0. Good on the Colts. Cardinals, Panthers.
Boring. Don't talk about it.
I mean, I thought Bryce Young improved a little bit. He kind of came back, put up some good numbers, but I don't know. More regression.
Just
at this
seemed
point.
like Cardinals just tried to give the game away.
Yeah,
And
the Cardinals were
the
up, like-
Panthers weren't good enough to take it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Eagles, Chiefs.
Didn't watch that.
This is a
I did
tough
not
one.
see this game, so I have no idea. I just saw some of the highlights on it.
Here's the thing. Mahomes' stats are going to look really bad.
They're
And
not even that bad.
I get it. I mean, 16 for 29, 187 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick.
From the play back a little bit, some of the highlights, it looked like Kelsey had a rough game. Looks like
dropped
he had a
touchdown
couple
that
drops, had a deflection
That
he
was
should have
picked.
caught that was picked. He looked frustrated on the sideline on a few plays.
And
so.
like, here's my take with it all. I think the Chiefs, and I'm not saying they've built a bad team around Mahomes, but they have failed him with this skill position department, and especially the O-line at this point.
Mind,
they do have little injuries.
Worthy and Rice
I understand.
are both.
I understand,
injured.
but me personally, I am not a Worthy guy. I like Rice, but he is just a possession receiver.
So they don't back next week.
I'm not sure.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Correct
You
me
might
if I'm
be.
wrong. All last year, you thought Rashee Rice was the greatest receiver.
I agree, but what I'm trying to say is they don't have a lot of juice. Pacheco, powerful runner. He's not the same player after the injury, and I nothing about their offense is like exciting. Like
Drake
when they
Brown
had
was
Hill.
Drake Browning was
See-
cooking.
It seems like they just, the defense is what's kept them in.
Yeah, well, that's kind of been their formula, but right now it's just really bad.
It's usually been defense and not making mistakes, and
Yeah.
now they're starting to make mistakes.
And now without Worthy and Rice, they just have no firepower. And Mahomes he had that long touchdown at the end, but
Next week, your Giants, man, take out the Chiefs.
easy win for the Chiefs. But now they're 0-2, and
Yeah.
I mean if we look at the Chiefs,
Played Baltimore before.
so yeah, so the Giants, we'll just say for their sake they win.
I disagree.
All right, 1-2. Then you
God,
face the Ravens.
Was that on fourth down that he had
Yes.
that drop? That
Yes.
is horrible.
That's why neighbors is better.
Jacksonville. Oh my God.
And then
All those delusional fans who think Ryan
Yeah.
Thomas Jr. is better.
Yeah.
they have the Jags after. So Ravens, they probably lose that one at this point. 1-3. Then they have the Jags.
I don't know.
It's tough. I don't know. It could go either way to
I
me.
think Chiefs win that.
But we'll say they win. So 2-3. Then they got the Lions.
That'd be a good
Probably.
matchup.
I don't know. 2-4
I like the
probably.
Lions of that.
And then you get Rice back.
Is it
So
in Detroit or in Kansas City?
in Kansas City.
Ooh, I don't know actually.
So you're looking at. I think there's a realistic possibility they're under 500, especially after this game.
Week 7.
Yeah, and it's just looking really bad. And I think this offensive line's not
Also,
very
they were
good.
3-4 when they won the Super Bowl that one year.
I understand, but they still had Tyreek Hill. It's not like they were. It's not like they're underperforming. I think they're performing just how they should be with this roster right now.
Yeah.
I think they've lost a lot of juice. Like Kelsey, they got away with having just Kelsey as one of your weapons.
Oh,
because
look, there we
he's
go.
very good.
Sorry, Joe Burrow. 2020, missed 6 games, torn left ACL, MCL. 21, missed no games. 23, missed 7 games. Now he's got this 2025. So,
Yeah, they can't protect him. He's gonna
Yeah.
get injured. But yeah, Mahomes and the Chiefs
Here's the highlights. I
might
wanna
be
see.
screwed. As far as the Eagles go, another really ugly game from the
Skip
Eagles.
half of the game.
Yeah, I don't know. Another really ugly game from the Eagles.
That's why he's the good.
It's just
yeah. Eagles
Their
just
offense
are doing
is
enough
so
to win.
boring.
They're just doing enough to win.
it's
and-
so boring. Hurts at 100 yards,
yeah.
no touchdowns, no picks, sacked twice.
Is
Barkley
this,
ran the ball.
is this because
decently.
Kellen Moore is not there anymore?
I don't
What
know.
is it?
They just look like stagnant. And I mean, I guess as long as you're winning, it's fine. But I think that's why for me, I think the Packers are the best team in the NFC, just based off what we've seen. And I'm not trying to be biased, but
Sure.
that's just what I think. Based off what we've seen. I mean, beating the Chiefs is no easy task, but I
Yeah.
mean, based on how the Chiefs have played offensively.
Yeah.
Like they should have, they should have won that game. So, but the Eagles 2-0, trying to defend their championship, and they are. I don't know who they play next. Let's see here. Rams. That's gonna be a good game. And then the Sunday night game.
Oh.
Falcons, Vikings.
All
I
right,
didn't
so
watch one
we
Sunday.
got to see part of the fourth quarter.
I
That was
followed most of it, but it was just a field goal fest for most of it, pretty much.
Drake London sold
And
it.
Atlanta, they signed that kid off the street to replace
Yeah,
Koo,
Sergio Romo.
and
he kicked.
kicked 5 field goals, right?
Yeah, 5 for 5.
Crazy.
Made them all. And Falcons offense couldn't really pass it. They ran the ball a lot with Bijan. It worked. Algier, it worked. And it was just the Vikings offense couldn't get going. It looked a lot like the Bears game for the first 3 quarters. Only in the fourth, they didn't come back.
How hyped was McCarthy?
Yeah,
He looked awful.
He did not have a very good game. He was 11 for 21 with 158 yards and 2 picks. One was in like garbage time, but still, they couldn't run the ball. I mean, Jefferson's just not getting the ball consistently, and that's the biggest thing. It's just like they can't get him the ball consistently.
Yeah.
He had 81 yards, but 50 was on that
Like 3 receptions.
Yeah, 50 was on that.
Only 3 receptions?
Yeah, on that end of the game thing. Yeah, see, look at that. See the chart for both of our parlay games that we lost? The win probabilities are all the way up there at the very end.
I wonder what the Giants one is. Definitely was
Until
up
it
and down.
flipped.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But yeah,
that would have been great.
Vikings don't seem like a very big threat in the NFC, even because they beat the Bears. I know every Vikings fan's like, oh, we got a winner at quarterback. And it's like, guys, this guy.
I mean, this year I don't think he'll be good. Could he be good in the future? I don't know.
Sure. But the O-line's 6 sacks for the
I
Falcons.
hear how much it flips.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I mean, the Falcons are a team that struggled with sacks, especially last year. Of course, they could have rebuilt it pretty well this season, but still a tough look.
10 to 90 in one play.
That's insane. But yeah, we got 2 games tomorrow: Texans, Bucks, and Raiders and Chargers. So those should be some good games. But yeah. Let us know if your team won or lost down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Check out TikTok. Please like, subscribe, comment. All of those things help. We really appreciate it. Enjoy your night. Wish us luck on the parlay tomorrow. Should be a good one. We're going to win money this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.